Hey everyone, welcome to my first video on my channel. I'm going to call it Tragic the Garnering. That is the same name as my eBay store. And if I continue to do more videos, you'll see how tragic it is to try to garner some of these cards. So today we're going to talk a little bit about, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been buying collections on eBay and Shop Goodwill for a while. I've had some pretty cool hits, bought some collections and found some pretty decent stuff, and every time I find something big I'm like, man, wish I had recorded that so people could see it. So I'm going to try that here. Recently got a order from eBay. It was actually put up by the Seattle Goodwill, which they also put stuff on Goodwill.com or shopgoodwill.com. But this particular one was on eBay. And actually, it's very low tech, but I printed out the listings so you could take a look at what I did here. Since this is my first video and I don't quite have the setup to show you screens from my computer. So you can see this first one. I actually bought two lots, and the way they do it is they just throw cards in a big box until they hit 30 pounds and boom, they put it online. So you can see the top one there I paid $3.39. The second one was $127, and then the shipping for both of these was $98, so a total of $565 for two big boxes of mystery. Now, I'll show you a little bit about why I wanted to buy this first one. And here's some screenshots of the listing from that eBay listing. And again, bear with me, this is all low tech. So here you can see, looks pretty uninteresting, this first shot. Second shot, also kind of uninteresting until you really notice that, those are actually some unlimited cards around the top. Yeah, they're commons, but that does definitely pique my interest when I see stuff like that. And then the third spot here, they spread them out a little bit and you can see, wow, there's a copy artifact there. Rare, unlimited, and as we all know, unlimited is going nuts, just like a lot of this old vintage stuff. So at the time of the listing, the time I won this auction, copy artifact was at about $45. By the time it actually reached me here, it's now today I think about $65. So these kind of things are going up. So that by itself is pretty neat, but the way they lay it out, you know, it looks like, well, someone knows what they're doing over at Goodwill, and they can show you one good card to get you excited. And so the rest of it must just be junk, and maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't opened it up yet. So, but the thing I want to show you that actually made me really interested about this listing was in this first page where it looks like there's nothing. But if you look real close, and I do this a lot if I can on these listings, you look at the other cards that most people would dismiss. You look at this one here. Okay, so in the middle of yesterday's video, I tried to zoom in and show you guys this card that I was interested in, the whole reason why I paid a bit extra for this lot. Basically had a feeling, and so that was all missed, so now I have to splice this into the middle. I do apologize, bear with me, I'm an amateur, and if you make it past this part of the video, I'll be amazed. But later on there is some pretty cool stuff, so make sure you check it out. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that the reason why I was interested in this was this one card that's hidden underneath this red card. To me looked like it was definitely an artifact, and it looked like it was the darker color of Unlimited. And when you start digging into the available artifact cards from Unlimited, and you look at some of these clues, then it can probably be only one card. And if you look here at the artist, you got what looks like probably an SHU, Schuler, right? And then over here, you've got the remnants, the end of some words, and you can actually kind of figure out what those are. There's an E and a comma, and then there's a period, and then there's another E on the end. So what could maybe that be? Maybe it is something like icy manipulator. There's Schuler, there's an E and a period and another E there, and it's a pretty good uncommon, currently sitting at 95 bucks. So I think when I actually won this auction, it may be a little lower, like 90, 92. So maybe it's in the box. Go on through to the rest of the video and see if I was right. Hey, there's a Goblin Lord down there. I actually did not even notice that. Maybe we'll find that in the box too. The only thing I did that was missed on the video was then I just opened the box with a box cutter, and inside the box was wrapped with or lined with plastic, and I commented at that time that I like that they did that because sometimes these boxes do break open and then you actually lose cards. I've had that happen before, so it's a pain. So anyway, I'm going to splice this in, and the next comment you'll hear is, I don't know how much I missed. So here we go. Okay, I'm back. I don't even know how much of that I just lost. So whatever, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to show you what's in here as best I can. I'm going to move the box over and just pull cards out and show you stacks of them down here low. Again, super low tech. All right. First handful, and got to kind of go a little quick here. Obviously, I'm just going to throw stuff like this to the side because I'm kind of trying to find if we got anything halfway decent here. So I got kind of limited time. You see that? Okay, I'm going to pull that up a little bit. Oh yeah, this camera mount may not be even remotely cool for what I'm trying to do. Squirrel nest. I'll check that later. Charbelcher. Well, at least there's a rare in there. So I like to see rares because that means typically there's more rare. See, like that? Insurrection is probably like $3-4. I probably shouldn't call out prices if I don't know for sure what they are. That just sounds makes me sound weird. So I'm going to use that as a proxy. Revised basic land. Let's see here. Another squirrel nest. So it was, what I find even with Goodwill is that they just pull decks out of deck boxes and just throw them in the box, because I think for the most part they don't even know really what they have. There might be some of the Goodwills out there that do know what they're looking at, and so then they will stage them. I've heard people, I've seen people talk about aggravated assault. It's like $10. I see people online talking about Goodwill knows how to stage, and so they do so. I think that only some of them might know really what they're looking for. I think a place like the Seattle Goodwill is so busy, they don't have time to sit there and mess around with trying to check and see if every card is worth Black Lotus money. So they just throw it in the box and hope for the best. And I'm sure if I'm missing something really big here, then you guys will let me know. Yeah, stuff that's written on the back here. Sure. Make a token proxy out of that. Broodstar. Who even needs a proxy of that? That looks like an unlimited island. That's a good sign. I don't think that the basic lands from Unlimited go for much. Solarian, I don't think that's a hit. It's probably a bulk. I'll look this up later. You know I will. Some Modern Masters. That is an Unlimited Pure Lace. So it's definitely like the low man on the Unlimited rares, but at least it is an Unlimited rare. And I was kind of hoping to see that. You never know what else could have been with it, like an Iron Star. See, that's something I'm going to have to look up. I don't happen to know the price of an Unlimited rare. Actually, Iron Star I don't think is Unlimited. Cura Great Glass Spinner. Well, that's something you want to just turn right over and see 15 bucks in the sleeve. Looking a little bit of a ding there, but it's really not too bad. So that's 14, 15 bucks right there. A lot of Kamigawa, little Eighth of Revolt in here. Again, I think these are several collections just mulched together in one big box. Common. Brigand. It's another Unlimited basic land. Throw that somewhere. Cool. Not too shabby for my first just dig in the box. Some rares, some actually good rares, and a couple of Unlimited cards that I'm going to check later. Set those aside. This was nothing big. Put it in the nothing big pile. I don't even think these are nothing big. I don't know, Squirrel Nest might be a thing. I don't know about conspiracy prices just off the top of my head. This looks like a bulk. Throw that there. Let's grab another handful, shall we? This handful looks promising. So unfortunately, I'm kind of limited on time. There's another Unlimited land. I'm liking this. I got maybe half an hour to get this. I don't think I'm going to get through this whole box in half an hour. But I'm hoping that something real interesting is going to get pulled out of this top bit here. Misplayed Shinobi. It's not the ninjutsu that you want. Another Unlimited basic land. Hey, an Unlimited jump. Common, right? But hey, I'm going to look that up. Yeah, Nightmare. Love Nightmare. Just a bulk, but hey, it is a rare card. And where there's rare cards, there's more rare cards. Ghostly Prison. I think that's a thing. I'll throw that in there to check it out later. Ice Age. Try to sort the lands out because I don't want to sort them again. Elven Cash, Visions. I love Visions. I love Mirage. And of course you can't tell right off the bat if they're rare unless you just happen to know every single rare. So I kind of check them later. So check all the backs of these to see if they were used as proxies. And throw that one away. Nope. Nothing too big out of that handful. More handfuls. Still recording. That's good. I don't know what's up with my phone. Yeah, Ninja of the Deep Hours. That's the ninjutsu that you want, right? It's about $1 until it probably will get reprinted at some point. It's kind of an odd thing to reprint. You got to have a ninja themed set to reprint it into. I don't think it's in Battle Bond. Hey, Ice Cauldron. See there? That's a good rare. I believe it's a reserve list card. It's now up to like $1, $1.50. So you want those. Let's see here. Nothing too exciting there. Basic land. Freed from the Real, I think, is like 75 cents. I kind of just, my brain just works in TCG mid pricing. So yeah, I know it's a little high, and I'm going to be shouting out prices that are like full price. And I know when you go and buy listed or you try to sell these, you know, on eBay for the lower dollar stuff, you're not going to get that. But it sounds cool. I like to think about it as if it's a higher number than what you're actually going to get. But I prepare myself for the disappointment of later on not actually achieving what it says for the top value. So just bear with me. Humor me. Some basic lands from the Kamigawa block. Cool forest. Kamigawa stuff here. What is this, Betrayers? I don't know. So another thing about me is that, yeah, I played for a bit, but I suck at this game. So anymore, I'm just like a hobby, pick through other people's stuff kind of guy. And I don't have time. I got little kids, so I can't go to Friday Night Magic and actually play. So I got to get my thrill digging through some Hopeful's Mind Grind. That's decent. Maybe $1. Hey, a Domi Raid emblem. Sure, why not? We'll throw that on the good pile. Right gear. Well, there's an unlimited Cormus Bell. You're not going to want that. Sure. I don't think this is one that is spiking, but it actually looks like it's in pretty good condition, right? I don't know if you can see. Yeah. My camera mount likes to wiggle, so I apologize for that, but it's decent. Get on my finger. That's cool. We'll check that out later. Yeah, unlimited. See, now we're getting into the unlimited stuff. Disintegrate. That's aight, right? Another basic land. That's cool. I've actually had some luck lately selling revised basic lands that are in mint. Hey, there's a foil. Johnny's Chosen. I don't think that's anything too spectacular, but it's actually, for being jumbled into the box, yeah, there's a little ding there. Just thrown into some random box. It made it from someone's collection through the Goodwill processing, and they threw it in the box, and that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. I go through a lot of commons to find some rares, and it's nothing too crazy, but it's a rare. Mirage, love it. Check that one, see if it's a reserve list. Because, you know, what's going on with those lately? Hey, there's an unlimited fire breathing. Looking good. What do you think? Should I get graded? Nah, I'm not into grading. Raw. Hey, Circle of Protection White. That's unlimited, right? So this looks like maybe the little stack that was right on the top, Dwarven Warriors. Looking good. Another mountain. Looking for that icy manipulator. That would make me happy. Goblin Balloon Brigade. Again, unlimited. These are taking off. I don't know about commons, but the rares are. Hey, invisibility. Is that a common or an uncommon? I know it's not in revised edition. It's only in alpha, beta, unlimited. But it's not very sought after. Overblaze. Never played with that one. There's that copy artifact. And that. It's looking good. Oh, there's a little ding on the side there. But still. That was good. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Like, put that in a sleeve. $60 now. Spell Blast. All unlimited. Yes, I had a good feeling about this. All right. That is, gosh, what did I go through? 300 cards maybe out of potentially 7,500. That was 30 pounds. About 4 pounds per thousand. So we're talking about 7,000, 7,500 cards that I got to go through, and they're not stacked. They're just in there loose. So I just got to pull them out and look. And I sure probably don't have time to do this whole box. So, hey, a Windswept Heath. Yeah, I'll take that. Concertar here, Windswept Heath in a sleeve was what? Pack to sleeve. It looks good. Yeah, I'll take that. Of course, any day of the week. Over a barrel down Sokinzon. Sure. They're unlimited land. I'll make a little set of those, and hey, what do you think? Resurrection. I think that's an uncommon, right? Take a creature from your graveyard, put it directly into play. You can't tap it until your next turn. What if I want to tap it? Well, you can't. Wall Swords. Sure. So, some more lands, plains. Circle Protection White, unlimited. These all look really good. They must have literally grabbed them out of some box where they were actually taken care of and threw it in this box. Mesa Pegasus. Got a stack of whites here. Again, it's like all commons, maybe some uncommons, but there are rares in here. Samite Healer. Some more lands. Got a Holy Armor. Copper Tablet. Is that a rare? What else we got here? Does 1 damage to each player during his or her upkeep. Wow. Just, you get one, I get one. You get one, I get one. Just go 20 rounds, and then you give yourself a little 3 health boost to yourself. Boom, you win the game. That's easy. See how easy it was back then? Just put out copper tablets. Okay. Plains. Circle Protection Blue. What's blue that's gonna hurt you? Sonic Blast. Damage from a blue source. Your Lord of Atlantis and all your merfolks. Better protect you from those. Oh, I see something interesting that just slid in. You guys see it? I think it's back there. That is interesting. So let's try to see what's Ivory Cup underneath this swamp. What's under the Hurlian Minotaur? Sure. Yeah, I'll take unlimited cards all day long, especially since they're going crazy right now. Mountain, Lightning Bolt, unlimited. So I don't know what the price is on this right now. I know a revised or a 4th edition, an M10, they're all like $2-3. But what is an unlimited Lightning Bolt right now? I guess I will find out when I look it up later. Nice shine. I like open boosters. I'll check the centering. Oh yeah, it looks like good centering. I have no idea, to be honest. Fireball. Burrowing. That must be an uncommon, I think. Another Hurloon Minotaur. And more mountains. And a Hill Giant. That is, I'm pretty sure it's a common, right? It's just a 3/3 for 4. Definitely not good by today's standards, but again, these are unlimited cards. The possibilities are unlimited. Alright, so we went through a nice little chunk. Unlimited cards there. So we're just going to skip through a bunch of this other stuff. Yeah, Groundswell, that's a keeper. Right? another stack from the box. What's in the box? Let's see. I'm kind of pre-selecting based on, I saw that forest. I'm like, wow, maybe there's some more good stuff in there. I guess I'll just find out. Some Dragons of Tarkir birds. Some cool birds. Zalfirum Knight from Mirage. It's got flanking. I don't know. Is that a reserve list rare? Hey, I see something good coming up here. That's the thing, like there's no surprise. Hey, an unlimited sinkhole. That's got to be something interesting, right? I'm going to guess this is taken off maybe 20 bucks more. Not sure. I know like a beta would be like a few $100, I'm sure. But that's worth looking up. So it's not a rare. It's actually, I think this is a common. So I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? We'll see. And then, of course, a Dark Ritual. The Unlimited is better than the Revised, right? It's so different, you know? See, the D is all a little to the left. It's more desirable. So I don't know if that's like a $5 Dark Ritual. It's pretty common, a lot of reprintings. Sunstone. I don't know if that's a reserve list. Got a little problems there, but we'll check that out later. Paralyzed, definitely common. Another unlimited. Some goodness in this lot. I'm loving it. Yep, some more basic lands, and they're in really good condition. I am going to collate those together and sell them. Maybe get like 40-50 cents each for stacks of unlimited cards. I'm selling near mint revised sets right now for like 22 cents a piece. So those got to be a little bit more. Now we got a Thicket Basilisk and an Instill Energy. Is that a rare? Man, you need to download MTG Goldfish into my head. I always check every night the MTG stocks, and I see what the big changes are of the day. And I got, a pretty good knowledge of what's worth what. It changes every day. And some things I just don't happen to know off the top of my head. If Hurricane is that a rare? Is Regeneration a rare? No, I think it's a common wild growth. Unlimited wild growth. Probably not much. Another Regeneration. Iron Retrieval. Another common. Tranquility. All enchantments in play must be discarded. You have to discard them. They must be. I don't know. Is that an uncommon? So Fog, that's fun. Yep, definitely common. Nothing big. Got a Forest and another Forest. Throw these over here. A Wall of Wood. Nothing too exciting. A War Mammoth. Also not exciting, but it's still an unlimited card. I'm finding this is my first video I've ever made. See, these are revised edition mountains because the M's are all the way over. I'm finding that making a video for YouTube, it does make your mouth just run and run and run. Which I thought was going to be weird because there's no one here to talk to, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull that off. But here I am, just talking to nobody except for you guys. You guys are here, and she's here. Gosh, what's on her though? She's like embracing this worm thing. I want to get away from that thing. I don't know. What's on the other side? That's just a boomerang. That was an ornithopter. It even looks like a bad ornithopter. But there's another proxy. Nothing big. That's a trasher. Outlander. More. Watch, you flip it over, it's like, whoosh, nope. Nothing interesting. Soulbright Flamekin. This one always makes me stop because the Harbinger is similar, but the Harbinger is worth like $2, but I don't think the Flamekin is anything. Familiar. Edict, Blessing. Split Tail Miko. Alright, another unlimited. Wild Growth. We already have one of those. I'm going to have to pick up the pace here a bit if I'm going to get through any of this. Alright, so you got something blue here under this forest. It's a power sink. Again, nothing too crazy, but it's an unlimited card, and they are doing well right now. Drain Life. Same story. Mirrodin Island. Looks cool. Just love it. Heart Wolf, another one, could be a reserved. You never know. It's probably just a common. So I check it. This, see, okay, it looks like the back of this. This looks like an older card. I'm going to flip it over and hope it's one of those unlimiteds. Nope. Clockwork Gnomes from Homelands. It's another one I would check. Obviously, it's Homeland, so unless it's a didgeridoo or a Cask and Falls, then it's nothing. So Feedback. Unlimited. Feedback does 1 damage to controller of target enchantment during each upkeep. I have not seen this card very much, and it's probably because is it only printed in those early sets, Alpha, Beta, Unlimited. Maybe it has different art later on. This one I have to look up because I have no idea. It does not seem like a rare. So, we'll find out eventually. Reckless Brute. Nothing. Festering Newt. A Roterothopter from Homelands. It's got flying. You pay 2 and then add 1 to the power until end of turn. Cannot spend more than 4 in this way each turn. So you can pump this up to a 2/2 flyer for quite a bit of cost. Wow, that is worth looking up, I guess. Sure, why not? I used to think Act of Treason was such a good card when I first started. Because you can steal their creature, and then you can do whatever you want with it. But then you have to give it back, and it sucks, as everyone knows. So, got a nice little stack of cards that were not very interesting. So I'm going to put these over to the side and grab another stack. Boy. I apparently have a lot to say, which I did not know if I would or not. Hey, a Control Magic from Unlimited. I always loved this card. Just was cool. Like when you used to open these up out of like 4th or 5th edition, just the possibilities, just like Act of Treason. Oh, I can get their creature. Take it away from them. They'll be so mad. I'll see what that one's worth later. Oh yeah, Psionic Blast. So this, I believe, is something decent. And wish I just knew every card price off the top of my head. I haven't been studying Unlimited much. You know, when I go through collections, I see a lot of stuff from newer sets, so I kind of just know off the top of my head, like, what's what. And these, not so much, apparently. Again, Unlimited commons. Yeah, see, like, Diabolic Revelation. That's slightly better than bulk. Maybe 60, 70 cents. Put it in the stack and check it out later. Corrupt. Let's see what we got here. Dispel. Nope, that's nothing. Kite Sail. Blah, blah, blah. I just talk. I didn't even know that was possible. Quicksand. Bajuka Bog, I think, is almost $1. Maybe 50 cents if you're lucky. Treasure Hunt is one of those ones that's like the mid value, I think, was like 50 cents. So that means that the buy list is like a penny. So is anyone interested in this card? I don't know. It's one that I would like throw in my maybe I'll look pile. And Sidri Step. One of these is worth like $1, and it's probably, I think it is this one. I'll check that one too. There's another one that always fools me every time I see it. It's a white card from the Zendikar block. Explore. I don't know if that's anything or not. Searing Blaze is another one. Landfall, deal 3 damage. I don't think that's anything exciting. A lot of commons yeah, just out of the blue will be worth a little bit. So you pull them. Palmar Depths, I think, is maybe something, but I'm not sure. Probably not. Throw it in there. This is World Wake, right? It's all World Wake stuff. Hunt the Week. And we're back to Kamigawa. The land there. Psych, we're in M14. All of this stuff in this box was just mulched together from different collections that just pile up over time, I think, at the Goodwill. Amazingly, all this stuff is in actually really good condition for what it is. So maybe this all was from one big collection that came back. See, Leatherback Bailoff is, you know, maybe 60 cents. I don't know about that one. Another stack from the box. What else is in the box? I already know that I'm almost out of time. I may have to pick this up later. But, I mean, when there's stuff like Unlimited Stream of Life to look at, Sustainer, make sure you guys can see this. I don't know about the glare. Do you care about these cards? Probably not. So I'm going to go through them. Yeah, so Unlimited Stream of Life, another common. I'm going to look it up. Nothing, not even a token. It's just a garbage card. And there's a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. From which set? What's this video about? Oh yeah, it's unlimited. Yeah, just like this one, Life Tap. Again, nothing too exciting. It's an empty sleeves. Probably was a bunch of Mox diamonds in there. Hey, Okina Temple to the Grandfathers. Target legendary creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's probably gone up a bit since Dominaria's got a bunch of legendary stuff. And it's got a little problem up the top there, so I don't have too many high hopes for that. But it's still an okay card that just happened to be in this box. And it tells me that at Goodwill, they don't just pick through these and pull out all the rares. They just throw them in the box and hope for the best. Yeah, Nature's Claim. I always think this is Ancient Stirring is when I first see it. Nope, it's not. Guardian Zendikon. Nope. All right, let's just do this quickly here. Yep. I don't know why I'm going to keep that one and take a look at it because it's probably nothing. It's just the way these things go. All right. Boy, we haven't even scratched the surface on this box. There's so many cards in here. And they all have to get gone through at this slow rate. Because we're recording and I feel like my mouth just has to move. Hey! What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you was in this box? The Icy Manipulator from Unlimited. See how I saw? Schuler barely was visible in that picture. And just so you can see the comma and the E and this other comma. And when you look at cards online and you go through, you filter it by artifact and unlimited, you come up with, hey, I think that was it. And it was. So, super stoked about that. $90 card. Looking amazingly good for being just thrown in box. You got a little corner problem, slightly dude, I would call this near mint. Near mint, unlimited, Icy Manipulator. What else is in here? I unfortunately am going to be kind of out of time and not be able to finish this box in this video. So I'll have Diabolic Tutor, even though it's not that great. But this old art is pretty cool. There's really nothing you can do with it though. Shen Nodin Dryads, another unlimited. Nothing too exciting. And we get some Hour Devastation. This box just all over the place. All the way from Unlimited to Hour Devastation. And then you got a Creature Bond. If target creature is destroyed, Creature Bond does an amount of damage equal to creature's toughness to creature's controller. Yeah, don't let that get destroyed then, because you're going to take some damage from it. That little thing on the back there? Interesting. Alright, what else is left? Probably only be able to go through this last little stack here, and then I'm going to have to pick this up later because it's been 34 minutes already for this segment of the video. I do not have time because I'm pretty busy. That's another one that probably is nothing. Nature's Revolt, 7th edition rare. All lands are 2/2 creatures that are still lands. I mean, hey, it's kind of okay, sorta. I'll check it. If it was foil, 7th edition foils, of course, are extremely. They've got a big multiplier because it was like the first set, right? One of the first sets that had foils. Urza's Armor. Got some play, it's nothing big, and then another Ninja, the Deep Hours, it's a buck. Whoop, 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 whoop. We'll knock over all this stuff. Sift through Sands. Skull Snatcher is another one that fools me, I think, most of the time. It's really nothing. Honden of Infinite Rage. Nothing too exciting there. Ask Eason. Abbey, Homelands, nothing much. Hey, there's that lady again. She looks like she's in peril. Condescend and a Mistform Ultimus. Yeah, it's nothing much. It's every creature type, though. Yeah, we'll look it up. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. That's like, could cost a lot. And then we got something from Shadows over Innistrad. Here's a Unlimited Raise Dead. We'd rather have an Animate Dead, I think. Here's a Wall of Bone. Swamp. We're getting some black cards here. Got a Fear. Cool. Maybe there's a Demonic Tutor in there somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Holy Strength. That's cool. Look out. Got an Evil Pentagram there. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Make them change everything. Alright, I'm going to have to call it for today. Let's get out something, a couple of good ones here to show off for the end of the video. We got an Icy Manipulator. No idea if that's any good. We'll throw it in there. We did have a Psionic Blast, which I'll have to look up and see if it's anything. Oh, you can't even see me sorting. Amateur. First video ever. There's a Dark Ritual. There's a Sinkhole, I'm pretty sure is okay. Got a Lightning Bolt from Unlimited. And what else did we find that was good in here to show off for the end of this video? Windswept Heath. Copy Artifact. I think that might have been kind of our biggest decent stuff there. So hey, not too shabby, right? This is sad. Just the amateurness level of this, right? Okay. Tell me what you think. Did I do good? Do I suck? Whatever you want to tell me down below. Subscribe. Is that what people do with these things? Sure, why not? This is Tragic the Garnering, first video, signing off. Peace out. Later.